Hello my beauties, and welcome back to the second stream of the day. I am of course Mordheim Chris, and today we are going to continue on my third tile of the Mordheim board. Hey everybody, hey Hobby Bandit and hey Jelly Moon, welcome back. Yes, the second stream. I had to put in a good word with the wife and the family, and they allowed it. So I'm just so pumped that I can't wait to finish the board. We will primarily be focusing on making or painting the terrain. The buildings are more or less done painted, and we will of course be adding some posters and some plants and stuff later on, but I want to get the riverbed and maybe get some more paint on the cliffs and stuff before we are done for today. Hopefully I will get all of that done. Fingers crossed. So let's just get straight into it. And yes, I see the lovely legs emoji. Very happy with the legs. Just have to remove a little bit of the terrain out of the way. We don't need it at the moment. Now, as you can see, the bright red brown is not as bright anymore. It's kind of muted from what it used to be, which I'm very happy with. It looks closer to what I remember starting on with the previous tiles. So it wasn't until on this plaster. It's I think it's just it's the undercoat. Let me see. Let me get all the stuff ready once again. We got the raw umber base prime coat thing, and then it's just black and white for the gray. About a 50-50 mix, and for the last highlight it's 50-50 raw sienna and titanium white. Oh, the plaster on the buildings. Okay, so for the buildings it's the same. It's the same undercoat, and first I did 50-50, and then I did one that is two-thirds white, 1/3 raw sienna. And for like the final touches, I used 3/4 white and the last fourth raw sienna, just mixing it lighter and lighter with the white mix. Now I'm kind of scared to do the riverbed because I don't know exactly what mix to use here. So I think maybe I should start with the riverbed actually, since it's the most intimidating. I know what to do with the stone and everything else. Yeah, raw sienna is very lovely, and I think I figured how to get the jazz playing. And please tell me if the volume is too high. I don't think it should be too high, not according to my broadcasting studio at least. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out a nice color for the riverbed. I was thinking to make it like a light brown with some grayish undertones. That is my initial idea. So let's just get some black and white, make a light gray, and then add more and more of the raw sienna. like so. I don't want it to be too dark. I kind of want a lighter tone for the riverbed. It's something very satisfying with just blending paints together, mixing them. What a wonderful medium to work with. I think I want some even more white in it. And it should be coming along nicely. I just started watching the TV show Severance with my wife the other day. I haven't seen anything but the first episode, but it's very intriguing so far. And from what I've heard, it's supposed to be a really good show. So yeah, I can't wait to get more into that. Have you guys seen Severance yet? I'm mixing quite a lot of the paint, by the way, because it is going to cover a lot of the board. Hopefully this isn't a complete waste. It needs a lot more brown, that is for sure. Oh shit. This is going to be more than I need, I think. But I chose a container that has a lid, so I can actually just lock it up if I want to preserve it. Okay, this is... I think I want it a bit lighter. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. I have a couple of those shows that we started out watching it, and then kind of just you find something that is more intriguing right away. I also have to watch White Lotus season 3. I really enjoyed the first two ones. Okay, so this I'm not quite sure, but I will see how it looks when it gets on the board. Let's. Oh, where did I put my paper towels? Right next to me. Of course it's right next to me. Now hopefully this I'm not entirely sold on this mix yet, but we'll see. I'm just using the lid as sort of a mini palette, I guess. There is still some loose gravel here and there, but yeah, this might actually work. I will have to do a lighter layer on top of this, in my eyes, but it is kind of looking a bit almost like slimy, but slimy and dry, if that makes sense. Yes, of course, I will save the roll that. It will make an amazing trumpet, an outhouse trumpet, as they say. I'm trying to apply the paint the same way I did with on the plaster, kind of dabbing it, not brushing it as much, as kind of dabbing it on to make it a bit more irregular. We'll see how this works. Maybe I will have to dry brush on top of this to kind of get it looking a bit more dry. We'll just have to see. And it might even be a bust, I don't know. I haven't done this, never done like a dried out riverbed or anything to do with the water before. I don't want too much of the dark brown showing. Well, yeah, this is really taking a lot of time. I should get a bigger brush, is my immediate thought. I don't have to use this tiny one. Oh, it's not tiny, but it's for a terrain brush it's kind of small. Here we go. Speed increased immediately. I always forget to use a bigger brush. There is no need to use small brushes. I'm just so used to it from, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I picked up the habit of using smaller brushes when I was painting miniature, as when I was smaller or younger, I guess, because it was easier to kind of paint details with it. But when you get used to using bigger brushes, it doesn't really matter, as long as they have like a fine point. That is primarily what you need. Now it is, well, I think it's looking rather nasty, and I'm not sure if that is a good or a bad thing. I just have to give this a proper shot and see how it turns out. I'll get some more paint on the palette instead of just this pitter-patter stuff. That was maybe a bit too thick. Going in with a wet brush. Okay, that wasn't good, but well. I guess we can see the difference later on, if I should continue to do it thick or if the thin one works out better. So this is a bit scary, I'm not going to lie, but I have no idea where the skeleton is, but yeah, a Tomb King's horse sounds very plausible, because I had some of those laying around at one point. I don't know what else it could be. I know that I do not have enough skulls laying around at home. I'm not sure where all my skulls went. If I accidentally sold some pieces, or maybe I just never had as many skulls as I thought. Who knows? This is yeah, I think this might turn out looking how it should or how I want it to. It's I want to say trust the process, but I don't know the process of this, so it's a bit what do you say, touch and go. I kind of want to leave some variation in coloring. Yeah, I'm starting to get a feel of this, how it's going to look. Oh, crap, I spilled some paint there. You know, we're going to cover it up, put some makeup on it. Yeah, I like the skeleton. It's I do feel bad for the horse though. I imagine it falling into the river and not being able to get up or something. A terrible, terrible death for a noble creature. Or maybe it was an asshole horse, I don't know. Maybe the horse deserved it. It's impossible to say now. But it is dead, that is for sure. Yeah, when you collect minis and stuff like that, you're just bound to end up with lots of bits and pieces that you will never remember how you actually got them. That is just the nature of minis and bits. I'm trying to find like the correct mix between having enough paint on the brush to not use forever, but at the same time not lay it on too thick. It's It is one of the wonders of trying new stuff. You never quite know how it's going to turn out. Like no guts, no glory, and we can always redo this. It's not like I've spent 170 hours for like 300 hours painting a mini just to mess it up at the last step. I'm not sure how I would handle that. Like I see some of the people like painting golden demon figures, and when they're getting close to the end, they do like something that kind of messes up the entire model. I think it might just break my spirit or something. But then again, it's just a part of the hobby, I guess. They usually seem to get back on their feet and finish the models. You like it like this? Yeah, it might. It might be. I might be lucky and just need one passing of the colors. Let's see out. Yeah, I don't think it's looking too bad. Being honest, kind of looks like clay-ish. I originally had a bit more like a light brown in mind, but I think it might look too close to the cream color and the buildings. So I kind of pivoted to include a bit more gray. And hopefully it will work out. It's so different from when you put it down and when it actually dries up. I do like the color quite a bit. I think it's if I don't end up exactly with this color, it's going to be very close, maybe just a bit lighter to kind of create not exactly highlights, but you know, just some differences and making it stand out a little bit more. Anyway, I think I think just having a lighter and different colored part of the board is going to be good for the board in general, in total. Yeah. And then it's going to kind of clash with some of the warmth and the stone here. Yeah. Should probably turn out pretty good, or fine, or I don't know. I'm flip-flopping between a lot of confidence and absolutely no confidence at all in this. So that's we'll just have to see how it turns out. The process is very enjoyable in any case. I haven't decided yet, but my original plan was to have it kind of dry, but have maybe a few there are some areas that I kind of have are sunken into it, and maybe put 1 or 2 or 3 puddles, so it's dried out, but it still has some fetid, nasty sewage-ish water laying around. Well, I do not have any resin at the moment though, so it will have to be next week. There are no places open where I live that sell hobby products at the moment. Yeah, let's leave this to dry to see how it actually looks when when it's fully dried. And we will have to make a decision. In the meantime, I think I will be doing just some stonework. Yeah, dry pigments. I will see if they have some dry pigments. That would be pretty awesome. I will see if I can find some. They have some. At least the last time I checked, they had some dry pigments, like some ground and some mud texture stuff. Now, I hope I have more paper towels laying around. If not, I will be very upset with myself, because this is the last of the roll. Just give me a quick second. Oh, thank heaven, yes. Legs for days, legs for days. Well, got a brand new roll of paper towels. And you know how to buy artistic ones and not hobby ones. No, I do not know how to buy artistic ones. If you have any tips or advice, I would gladly take them. And what is the difference? Why should I buy one and not the other? I'm taking it the hobby stuff might be an expensive scam, as it often is. They just rebrand some cheap stuff and they put like hobby or war gaming on it and sell it for twice the price. Or maybe that is just some oh, it is price to amount. Okay, so it's basically the same product, but you get more stuff for less if you buy artistic. Okay, that is good to know, because I was going to buy the expensive hobby stuff. I'll have to insert some candy into my mouth. It is Saturday after all. So why not treat myself? We're going to highlight up the stone. And let's see. Maybe not yet. Maybe that was stupid. A terrible idea. I think we could actually build up the color of this and dry brush it everything at the same time, because it's the same mix or the same highlight, if I recall correctly, and I might not. I'm kind of lost. Oh, sorry, forgot to put the mic back. I don't remember the recipe for the dirt. So let's see if we can't figure something out. The way I remember it, I put some just some pure burnt umber and started dry brushing that onto this earth, and then I kind of mixed it brighter to get to the final highlight. Let's see just how that moves. And I will let the Jelly Moon suggest what this is, as he is so fond of doing. I take care of my viewers. Let it be known that I love my viewers more than a friend, very intensely. Now I'm just trying some raw, just some pure burnt umber paint on top of this. Yeah, it kind of builds up a little bit. Not too much, but it kind of gives it a bit more like the natural brown dirt texture. I can't remember why I started using the really red one. If I'm being completely honest, it might have just been a mistake, and I kind of just went with it. And since I've used it on the other tiles, I kind of want it to look the same. And it is kind of interesting with some of the red kind of shining through the gravel every now and then. I don't want everything to be that bright because it will look like it's on a different planet, you know. But yeah. Next time I'm creating a gaming table, I am not using the bright red for the ground unless I'm making like some necromunda or ash wastes stuff. For that it might be perfect. It doesn't make too big of a difference with this dry brushing, but it builds up this layer of a more natural brown. We'll just have to see how it actually turns out. And when I'm done with the dirt, I can pretty much cover everything, like the rocks, the cobblestones, all that good stuff. I will do it with the same mix of raw sienna and titanium white. My creamy color, as I call it. There's a lot of cream talk on this show, for better and for worse. Mostly for worse, but do you have any artistic pigment stuff to recommend, by the way, Hobby Bandit? Because I'm kind of fumbling around in the dark now that I know that they are kind of scammy, the other products. If anyone else is watching that know artistic pigments of that, they are of course welcome to chime in. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, I think it's going to look quite good actually, now that I. Oh. Yeah, the bright red is kind of muted with the dry brushing, but it's shines through here and there, and it kind of gives it some extra warmth. I'm not saying this is the best way to do it. It might be a bad way of doing it, being honest, but I just have to keep doing it because I did it on the first two tiles. And I have this last corner piece that I have to make myself not forget, because it's not very exciting. But maybe we can see. Yeah, you can kind of see it better here, because the brown is building up. We muted the red ground with a wash earlier today, but it's we still need a little bit of extra brownness. Yeah, I think this is going to shape out all right. It's going to end up looking okay, is what I'm trying to say. And I think we have some dirt on this cliff as well. We did indeed. And that reminds me, I have some dirt on some of the buildings as well. So I will go over that with the dry brush. Like so. Put that back where it belongs. We have, this building has a lot of dirt at the end, so let's give that a quick passing over with the dry brush, build up some lovely dark dirt colors. That is one done, and we have the second one. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, there we go. And here we go. The second piece. There is an area in the middle here that is kind of destroyed, so I want to put some extra gravel or mud, dirt kind of thing in there. The same is on this side, just building up the colors ever so slightly. There we go, quick and easy, but very, very easy to forget as well. Artistic dry pigments, okay. Well, I hopefully I can just Google it, and if not, I will have to ask at the hobby store. Yes, buying overpriced hobby products is very annoying. I have done more than enough of it in my life. Now the ground should be. Yeah, let's just see how it works with our creamy mix. Hopefully it should be fine. The mix is, as I've already said, it's titanium white and raw sienna, about 50-50. I might just squeeze in some more. And I can. This palette is very, very dirty at the moment. Let's see if we. So, hopefully, I got the mix kind of right. Here we go. Might almost be a bit too bright. Let's see. I think we can get away with this. I think so. Yeah. Let's slap some on and see how we're doing. I do have a bit of dark brown still on the brush. I'm trying to get all of that out, but it doesn't matter that much if it kind of darkens it a little bit. Now let's see where we should start trying. I think we'll just start at the edge. And yeah, it immediately picks up all the texture of the plaster on the cliffs, and it kind of transforms it. I think it looks pretty decent already, but getting the highlights on really helps. Oh, that was god damn it. Well, a very classical Mordheim mistake. I found some wet paint on the towel by accident, and I started dry brushing with it. but no worries. I think that looks, it's starting to look good already. And I don't think we need to go any lighter with the mix. And I will continue dry brushing from right to left. And welcome to any new viewers. Today we are creating a Mordheim terrain board from scratch. We are at the last leg, more or less. Just finishing up painting the terrain board. Oh, there are some loose pebbles in here. No worries. Dry brushing is one of my favorite techniques. It's so easy, so efficient. How is the Mordheim community in Poland, by the way, Hobby Bandit? Has it been going for long, do you know, or is it like a new resurgence? Here in Norway it's been kind of recent. It was kind of popular when it was released, but it hasn't been played for a long time, I don't think. I'm really digging the rocks and the cliffs. It's kind of blending in nicely. This isn't the final step. I will add some vegetation and stuff, which should make things look even better, in my opinion. I have to get my head around and dry brush the insides of the staircase here. And I think I will attempt to do this with a bigger brush to see how that works. I haven't used this to dry brush much before. I will see if it works out or not. It's I'm not sure if it's stiff enough. If I'm allowed to say that on Twitch, but okay, I will try to do some of the cliffs with a bigger brush to see if, and I can at the same time. Let's just, let's see if we can start a goal. See if we can get up to 60. We have already reached 50, which was a milestone. Getting to 60 would be nice. To get some more regulars in, that would be absolutely amazing. I would love that. This is working out nicely with a bigger dry brush, in my opinion. Just took some getting used to. It covers a lot more in a much quicker. So why not try to save some time when possible? I am really a bit of a slowpoke. And we are slowly but surely getting there. Cliffs are looking pretty good, which I kind of, I'm not very surprised. I have done the cliffs and the stones quite a bit, so I know what to expect from them, or from the mix, I should say. They're a bit too bright on this side, but I think we can add a wash to it later. We should make it look more natural again. There we go. Now let's see what and how the ground will look if I... Now I think we might have to build it up with another layer. It might be too abrupt. Not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. It's I think it looks all right. Decisions. Yeah, I think I will go for it. I will attempt to kind of just dry brush all of the dirt and see how it looks. And kind of, oh, that was too bright once again. I had a bit too much on the brush. Oh, that I can. Oh, that is not looking right. It's not looking correct. What did I do the last time around? I can't quite tell. It kind of looks the same, I guess, when I compare it to the board next to it. Let's see if we can't. This is the board that I have already done. Let's see if I can zoom in on. Yeah, I think it should be close enough. It should be close enough. I will do some light washes over it later on to kind of tint it if need be. Let's just tickle the cobblestones with some highlights. Just make everything look a bit more vibrant and alive. you see the cobblestones, they really pop when you get the dry brushing done. It's very satisfying. It goes from being a kind of a bland gray mass to suddenly springing to life. You get all the nice kind of the shapes of the stone become so much clearer. I love it. I really, really love this part. Here we go. Yeah. Slowly but surely we are building up the color here. If people if any viewers have questions regarding techniques or like any theory or whatever, please feel free to ask in chat. I will more than happily oblige and answer to the best of my abilities. I am no expert, but I'm willing to share what I know. I have learned plenty of stuff during the stream by just chatting with the community, which is lovely. What a way to spend a Saturday evening. Dry brushing the terrain board. Outside the sun is still shining. People are probably getting ready to go out and party, get some drinks. I can't really say that I miss it too much. I've done enough of that through the years. Can't believe I used to go out. Oh no worries, Hobby Bandit. I did have some questions, but I can't remember exactly what they were. Well, do you have any like tips on how to apply them? I guess there are like a ton of tutorials on how to do that anyway, but if you have like any pointers, I am very happy to hear. I think we are, yeah. I'm not 100% happy about the ground or the dirt, but yeah. I'm not doing anything drastic at the moment with it. Oh yeah, the Polish, yes, thank you, Jelly Moon. Spatula, then makeup brush, just like that. No, okay. Thank you so much. I will use that as a springboard. Yes, my wife will love me experimenting with her makeup brushes, I can tell you that. It's the Mordheim community blossoming in Poland, Hobby. or is it has it always been like a solid community? In Norway, it has most definitely gotten a resurgence the last, I'd like to say 2, maybe 3 years. I'm just doing this triangle thing on the end. Not the most exciting part. That's how it goes. Adding a bit of highlights here. Oh yeah, it is Mordheim. I have heard of that, but I've never really sat down and dug into it. But I have heard the name thrown around quite a bit. And you're just okay. You're not a player. You're a hobby or terrain builder. That is fair. I haven't had much time to play myself because I'm busy doing this shit here. But when I'm done with this, I promise myself I will get more games in, and hopefully the table will be fun and accessible to play on. Now we have the big cliff left and Mordheim, yes, that is absolutely correct, Jelly Moon. Do you know if the Swedish communities, or you don't play Mordheim at all, do you, Jelly? I think this cliff actually needs maybe a bit more gray before I apply the highlight. It is kind of dark. Let's leave that alone for a tiny while, and I will go over and see if I can't touch up some of these stones and stuff. We have some wood here. Let me see what the cream color does to the Oh. I can't have everything be cream colored, even though it is tempting. Oh. I will try a quick dry brush of the riverbed. I just want to see how it looks on the cliffs here. I think I will use the proper dry brush for this. Yeah, I think I will slap some of the riverbed color on these cliffs, just to mix up the colors a little bit. It is a gray, like brownish gray, so yeah, I think this will look Nice, and then I will do the creamy highlight over this one. It's really very easy. You can kind of mix and match as you want. There are no rules, man. Oh, you don't have any, okay, yeah. Building, it does require some space. There is pretty much no way around it. Well, there is, you can build like really small scale stuff if you want to. But it still takes up a little bit of space. But I've seen some people do crazy like miniature stuff. It's very very impressive and very intriguing to me. I have always loved miniature stuff. I'm not sure if it started with Legos or it started with like Second World War hobby stuff that I used to do. But I have always really enjoyed miniature stuff. Like realistic stuff, but in a much smaller scale. It has always appealed to me. I don't know what it is exactly, but it has always been there for as long as I can remember. Yeah, and now you're going to get some real bangers from Jelly Moon. He will go into the depths of his twisted mind and find some really good ideas for you. Now where the okay. Paper towels, they always evade me. Yeah, I see Beastman. That is a cool idea. I do have some. I have Beastman. Oh, sorry. I have Beastmen on snowy bases, but they are not albino. And I don't have any at hand at the moment, but they are at home. But I was fairly happy with them a long time ago when I painted them in 2013, 14, around that time, I believe. The miniature painting community has advanced so far in those years. It is insane. Yeah, I agree. It's very fun to find some stuff laying around. That is what I'm looking forward the most to, making some sci-fi terrain. Because you can use all kinds of tubes and yeah, everything can be terrain if you're making it for Necromunda and stuff. Now we are almost done with. Oh shit. I wonder how many times I say oh shit, and it's because I've put too much paint on the brush. It's we're at least up to 5 so far this session. I think it's decent progress so far. I really don't know anything about 40K either, but I want to dip my toes in it at some point, even though I have always been more of a fantasy guy myself. Oh yeah, oh yes, I know what you mean, Jelly Moon. The abandoned Jurassic Park. That is an amazing place. Necromunda Biodome. Yeah, that is really cool. I like it. I like it. That is actually a really good idea. Awesome, you just went into an internet cafe and found pictures of dwarves. Oh, yeah, you don't have any hobby places nearby. Yeah, I get that if it's a smaller town. A mix of a lab with anything ancient, yeah. I agree. That is cool. I like it as well. Let's see if we have any. Let's see if we can put on some more fantasy stuff. Well, this is very fantasy. We'll have to take a break from the jazz. It's jazzing up my brain. Now let's take a look at the riverbed. I do want to do a second round, but make it a second round with a lighter touch, I think, or maybe just a second passing to build up more color. I think it's safer to do the latter, and let's just build up a little bit more color. Yes, a broken vacuum cleaner has about 100 different parts that you can use for a Necromunda or a broken lab or whatever you want. I hope you are all transformed or teleported into a magical fantasy realm with this amazing fantasy music from Epidemic Sound. Now let's see, I'll start doing doing some more dabbing on the haters, as I like to say, because I'm hip with the kids. Now let's see if we can just build up a little bit more color here and there, while still leaving a little bit of the brown here and there. You can hardly hear the music. Okay, I'm so sorry. You are missing out. I will immediately remedy that. I can see that it's really low. Sorry. Now you have to tell me if I should lower it a little bit again. Wow, you are doing really well. You are doing amazing, hobby. That is, you have some really good results with. not much time to put into it. That is very impressive, man. There are a lot of really good tutorials online now though. It is easier to get into the hobby compared to even 10 years ago. The amount of tutorials and stuff you can find on YouTube, and you can pay people on Patreon and Vimeo, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I really like the gate with the Mordheim gate with the lights. Is really sick, man. It's so cool. You should be proud of that piece, my friend. Now, hopefully this will look good. I think it's promising, really promising so far. I'm never sure until I am, if that makes sense. When you feel it click and you actually are happy with how it looks. The first destroyed tower. Yeah, I think I saw a picture of that on your Instagram. I was browsing it earlier today. Yeah, the first product is always kind of holds a special place, you know. Oh, you have worked with resin already? How did you enjoy working with it? You know, did you find it easy, or was it a pain? In my opinion, it looks easy enough, but I think there are like some kind of traps also that you need to be aware of. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. It doesn't look too complex, really. Just have to kind of, I think, plan a little bit ahead and take precautions. Okay, self-care. Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to go with as well. This isn't. I put on the fantasy playlist. This isn't fantasy at all. Oh well. Oh. Yeah, I think this, yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. I like it. I will see if I go back and do more proportions. Oh yeah, how to mix it. Yes, the dead. Sorry, I didn't see your message, Jelly. Yeah, the use of dead bodies inside the buildings is really pretty cool. I did enjoy that. Kind of like stuck inside the house. I do enjoy that. Just need a quick snack break. Now I have to work on the pieces here. I need to dry brush up some of the gray and some of the wood. And we are damn close to finishing this thing. I'm kinda worried about finishing it as well, because then well, you can go back, but when you say something is finished, you kind of have to have everything done, you know. It's a bit terrifying to me. Let's see if we can't. What the hell is this playlist? Like, I'm not happy with it. We are back to some jazzy times. Ah, yes, that is a lot more relaxing. Very, very nice. Let's I want to see how the boat looks, and the riverbed, and also the bridge. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. I want it, when I see how it looks now, I want it another layer that is a bit brighter and maybe just a tiny bit more brown. Now I haven't made any tile grout. I do have some of the cocoa thing to make it, but I haven't done it yet. I will, if not on the last tile, I will use it for the next board, because I want to kind of up the game, but I want the different tiles to use more or less the same techniques. But yes, I will do the tile grout. No doubt about it. Yeah. I think this is looking pretty good so far. Real tile grout as ground texture. No, I have never. How do you do that exactly? It sounds interesting. Warhammer Old World Bretonia setting, jousting grounds. Knights are in horses. Yeah, they did make a jousting game in one of the White Dwarfs back in the day. It's called Full Tilt, but that is just like a mini game. But some people have been making like jousting arenas and stuff to play it on. I think Eric's, if you check out Eric's hobby room on YouTube, he has done something with it. It's really cool. Now I need to get back to actually getting some stuff done, because I've been tracing off, talking to you fine folk. Now I am going to apply some pure raw sienna. I'm going to highlight up some of the wood that is laying in the riverbed. I will have to get up. Oh, what a perfect time for the sexy sax music. Can I have some legs in chat, please? And I will do my very flirtatious bending over to dry brush. Oh, this looks terrible. Wow. Not good, not good, not good. What the hell happened here? Okay. Okay, I love this song, by the way. It's very smooth. One day when I grow up, I want to be a man who takes women home and put on this music. And what happens next is only natural. And I want there to be like some classy leather chairs, maybe a glass of whiskey. One day I will become this man, but it is not today. I imagine it being really awesome. A full-size dollhouse in a Mordheim style, that sounds pretty wild and doable and really quite cool. Like almost you can make a dollhouse and every room is like a different kind of scenario. Like one is maybe one of the rooms is a sewer, one of the rooms is like a marketplace. You could have one room being like the executioners, the gallows. That sounds really fun, actually. Very nice for like a concept, or like not a playing board necessarily, but oh. Now we are building up. The wood is looking better already, so I'm happy with that. Now I need to mix a little bit of a gray. I think I will just do that standing up. It was nice to stand up just for a little bit, to be honest. Well, actually, I immediately sit down. Yeah, that is also, it could be like a carry case if you wanted to have like a big carry case for the different war bands. that could most definitely work out. I have seen some people that kind of make like books that you open and there is like a small diorama inside, which I think is very intriguing, really cool. Yeah, I used to do that when I had like a tiny workspace at home, but it wasn't designed to be standing there, so it was too high to be sitting, and it was too low to be standing really. So all it did was kind of make my back hurt like crazy. It was not optimal, but I had to make do with that because it was all I had. And I wanted to make some stuff, so. An easy decision. I just mixed up some gray on the palette here off camera, and I will be going over the bricks here like so, just to build up a little bit of gray, and the same on all the bricks here because they have been really dark when I've done washes and stuff. Oh, you have, okay, that is a pretty decent cave. That's a pretty decent size for a cave. I had, I think I had 3 meters when I was working at home. It was I'm not going to say it was a nightmare, but it wasn't ideal by any stretch of the imagination. It would be nice to work like smaller terrain pieces, but when working with like this kind of size board, it was really difficult to do. But I am not complaining. I have enough room to actually do the hobby stuff, and now I have this giant space. The cam is connected to the computer with a cord, so I can't take you on a tour, but I might do that one day. We can do like let's see if I can't do a quick tour. Like this is my, oh shit, I just ran over some buildings with my chair. That is not good. That is not good at all. Oh shit. No. I won't spend too much time because I need to get back on track. But this is like my main desk. It's pretty much the 2 tiles, and I have my Proxon cutter on this side. If we go back here. Oh, shit. It's not really that well lit up, but as you can see, oh, it's not in focus at all. Hello camera, please focus. It is a really big space. I don't need it at all, but I can probably make 20 Mordheim boards and still have room here. Now, there is a gaming club at the. If you see, let me go back. Oh. My apologies to the lighting. I'm rolling over it over and over again. Jeez, come on, I'm a mess. If you see at the end where my finger is pointing, there is a door, and that door leads into a gaming club that is kind of sharing the place. It's not a spider. It's a hole. It's a it is not a really big spider. That no. Luckily, it's just a hole. Like these, like the room is. It's not an attractive space at all, but it is very spacious, and yeah, it is a tabletop gaming club. And they rent the rooms next to these. So it's the same owner, and they were very generous, and they have let me have this place basically more or less for free. So I am very, very happy, very lucky with the position I'm in at the moment. I'm very thankful. Yes, if that was a spider, I would have browned my boxers and ran away. No, there is no one else at the moment. I could probably have 10 more with space to spare. If I want to kind of, if not donate, but I want to lend the terrain to the gaming club so we can play Mordheim there. I don't want to create this just to exist and take pictures of it to post on Instagram. I kind of want to share it with my friends and the community in Norway. That is at least the plan, until someone breaks something and I decide that I'm never sharing it with anyone ever again. Don't touch my baby. No, it's fine. It's I have always intended it to be a gaming table, not a show table. So the life of a gaming table involves getting damaged sometimes, so that is fine. It kind of gives the gaming the table a life of its own. It breathes life into it when people play on it. It's just a backdrop for now, but when you get friends rolling dice, playing out stories, having fun, that is when the real magic happens. And there is no better fate for a gaming table than to be played on by people who enjoy it and have fun. At least that is my kind of philosophy on it. It is, of course, if you're just making display pieces, that is of course perfectly fine. That's not what I'm saying, but as this has always been meant to be played on, it doesn't truly come to life until someone actually uses it. That is what I'm trying to convey. And I'm going back to add some more highlights to the dirt in the background. And let's see. I think that should be enough for now. Yeah, it is close to Devs and Dice, like kind of, I guess. I don't live close to the Swedish border, but yeah, to do some stuff with Leif or Prominus 4 or some of the other Swedish guys, that would be an honor. I'm not sure how much content you can do as a team. I don't know. There are probably, like, you can make some fun smaller pieces together. Yeah, it should absolutely be possible. But I kind of want to build a bit of a following myself to before I ask any of the bigger YouTubers to do stuff with me. I kind of want to contribute to them as well. And at the moment I can't really contribute with any views or anything, because I'm such a small Twitch channel and I don't have any YouTube views at all. Yeah, but I don't like spamming. I really don't like spamming. But yeah, I will try to grow some balls and try to promote myself a little bit more. I was hoping that everyone on Instagram would just start watching my streams immediately. But it doesn't appear to work that way. Yeah, I should. I will make an effort to promote myself better. Thank you for kicking my ass a little bit. I need that. I sorely need it. I think I will go back to the riverbed. Just do add a little bit of white. To see if I can brighten up the mix ever so slightly. See how it turns out. Yes, that is quite beautiful. I'll just pull a little bit of brown into it. See how that turns out. Yeah. Like so. It has a bit more warmness and it's brighter, so hopefully it should translate to the mud. Let's see how that works. Well, maybe I am the only Mordheim builder on Twitch. That is something, I guess. Maybe it's because it's not a good idea. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I have come to realize that because something is unique, it doesn't make it a good idea necessarily. I'm sorry, but I missed the reference to your "that's what she said" joke. I'm really sorry. But I do have a tendency to spout nonsense that is easily translated into sexual innuendos. If I'm being honest, oh yeah. You should be sorry for that one. Could you send me the Discord invite on Instagram, Hobby Bandit? Because I can't open the link at the moment because this laptop doesn't have Discord installed on it, but it tries to install it and it's just going bananas. I think I will have to. Good, Jelly Moon. What terrible behavior for a moderator. You should be an example to all the other viewers. Exemplary behavior is what I have come to expect from you. To show that you are truly sorry, you have to post at least 3 legs in chat. Thank you so much, Hobby Bandit. I will join the. I don't want to spam the Facebook group. I know they don't like spam and self-promoting on that, but I will ask for permission to post some streaming stuff when I finish the board, and I get and I take some nice pictures of it and stuff. Hopefully. Oh, thank you. 7 legs, or 7 pairs of legs. That is 14 legs in total. And yes, I am showing off my amazing math skills. Let's see how this turns out with the lighter mix. I think it should look all right, but I'm not sure if it's looking dry or wet. I'm leaning a bit more like it's looking like clay that is it's about to dry, I guess. So it kind of. It might not be the worst look, to be honest. Can plants and stuff, can they grow in clay-filled? Yes, they should be able. There should be able to be some plants in a clay-filled riverbank. I don't know anything about plants really. So I'm asking stupid questions. This process is really taking a lot of time. If I knew I had like the recipe down, it would go a lot quicker. But I don't want to redo the entire thing, so I would rather just build it up slowly than going bananas and painting everything up too quickly. And there we go. Okay, looking fine. I'm just about feeling ready to kind of start gluing some buildings to the board and starting adding some vegetation. Is that a good or is it a bad idea? I don't know. I have to be happy with everything, and I can see that I am not. I need to do some improvements here. That won't fly, it won't fly. It's not good enough. I don't like it. I need to add some more white to the walls. They need to be a little bit brighter. And it is a lot harder to go back and fix it than fixing it at the moment. Mixing up a light cream mix. It's around, I don't know, 2/3 white or 3/4 parts white. I don't. It's been like I just had some cream mix laying around, so I kind of just used that. Oh, sorry, this one. Jesus Christ. It's very bright. Silly camera. Okay, that is looking better in my eyes. I want it to be kind of showing a little bit of the previous, but I don't want it to look almost brown. I want it to be a light cream color, not this mess. Now my plan is to go over, just check that all the buildings are looking fine. And I think we should add some posters and some fun stuff to it, and foliage, and then we will start gluing them to the table. This one is a little better with the colors, but I still want to do a last passing over. To make sure that it looks nice and bright while still being dirty. Yeah, the color is a bit too warm in my eyes, so I'm some extra white in the mix really helps out. Trying to not cover everything, but still just kind of dabbing it all over the place. Yeah, take care, Hobby Bandit. Have a nice evening. See you around, buddy. Thank you for the link. I will try to promote myself there. Oh, and oh wow, I love this music. It's very upbeat. Reminds me of Transport Tycoon on the old MS-DOS computer. So good, so good, so good. Yes, very good. This is what the kids would call a banger. Well, thank you for the ban, Jelly Moon. Keep the scum out of here. Even though that buying viewers, it's more and more tempting, so I can expand this empire. I think checking your numbers and knowing that they are not real, that there's something like terribly sad in that to me. I absolutely understand why people do it, as it can be very daunting and frustrating trying to build an audience just by my extremely brief time on Twitch. But what is the use of having people that don't actually watch your show, watching your show? They should follow me. They should follow me. But what I'm most interested in is having followers that want to watch and have time to watch the show, I guess. To get some engagement and some community, all that kind of good stuff. I would much rather just have one person watching and commenting and stuff than having 50 people watching and not saying anything. Now, hopefully, we will get to 50 viewers at once and have people chat and all that kind of stuff. But it is going to take a while. Luckily, I do have some extra time. Just need to be patient, I guess. Patience is the chief of virtues, as they say. No, it's the king of virtues. That's how it goes. Are you sure you want a gold symbol here? Are you absolutely sure? I can't tempt you with a nice rusty crown. No, you are getting a gold one. But I forgot to bring my gold paint, so I will have to add it later on. No, you're getting the gold treatment. No worries. Or maybe I will do rust. I don't know. But if I can't get it glued to the base today, I will try to remember the gold paint and add that. Okay. So now I think I kind of fixed the problem with the. With the walls, they look a lot brighter and nicer now. Now, what should we do? I think we should add some posters. I will need to get another kind of cup to keep some water in. Just give me a quick second and I will be right back. You can enjoy this lovely view in the meantime. Oh yes, you have had many servings of legs today. Now, to do this, we need some PVA, some PVA glue and water. That is, we're just gonna mix it. Oh, this is so disgusting. I don't know the exact way to mix this at all. Oh, that I know for sure that this is probably too much glue. Well, we'll have to just have to live with that. I'm just gonna add, yes, glue in chat, of course. I'm going to add, I will have to add quite a bit of water to make up for all the glue. And hopefully I have my tweezers around here somewhere. If not, I will, okay, I think I can use my pliers. We will have to make do with what we have. Did you unlock the glue emoji by with the channel points? Is that how you did that? Or did I put glue as the follower emoji? I can't remember. Oh, oh, I'm squirting white liquids all over myself. Not for the first time. Oh, that's cool. I haven't ever used the channel points myself, so I don't know how that works. I just know that they are present. Okay, so now we have this lovely milk. I don't think you need it this thick, but that is what... Jesus Christ. Sorry, I forgot my channel points. Okay, cool. That is a fun way to open up the emojis. That is very cool. That is very cool. Now I don't know where I put all my posters. Let me just look around for a short while. I might have to get up and do some extra searching here. Oh, why can't I ever just have stuff prepared? Well, I'm not sure if that is a good or a bad thing. Anyway, I will be right back. I need to find my posters. I need to get better organized. I'm so pissed off at myself. I can't find the damn posters anywhere. It's so stupid. Let's see if I... I have so many boxes and things all over the place. So sorry, I can't find the posters at the moment. They are evading me. I have no idea where I put them. Okay. Where the hell did I put my posters? So annoying. Now we just have a box full of PVA glue. Let's add some foliage. Let's do some foliage on the buildings. Yeah, I should absolutely have everything organized. I have more than enough space. I'm just a lazy bum and a bit of a scatterbrain, so it's the recipe for a disaster apparently. Okay, so I will be right back. I just need to pour out the glue. So pissed off at myself. Oh man. I don't want to give up. Okay, I am back. Just been kind of pissed at myself that I've lost my my posters. Well, I know that time for the jazz to say goodnight. Let me. Okay, sorry for this disaster. I really wanted to make that work, but can't find. I simply can't find the posters. They are somewhere around here, but well, anyway, let's start with this bad boy. Get some nice leaves and stuff on it. Maybe we should do. We'll start with the buildings. We have done the buildings first all evening. Now what we need here is some more PVA glue, because I had to throw out the others. Let's. This is just some white glue, or like wood glue. It's very easy, very cheap material, and it's super sturdy, and it dries almost transparent. So it's very nice to use for hobby terrain. Now, I think we want to add a little bit of water into this mix. Just a tiny dash. Just want it to be a bit more liquidy, so it's easier to spread out. We are just going to be dabbing some of the PVA glue onto the buildings, and then I will add some of the leaves and stuff, trying to kind of build up in some of the corners. That is usually where leaves end up. Kind of nice to just add a little smattering, like here and there. And I'm getting out my big ass tub of leaves, which is birch leaf litter. And now this is when the magic truly happens. When you get out some nice get some leaves here and there, like so. Maybe add some on the front here, and let's put some leaves on the inside. And yeah, I haven't really dry brushed here yet, kind of forgot that. Oh well, no biggie. I can go back and do that later on. Yes, this is, well, they can see the results anyway, but yeah, it kind of transforms. And I forgot to add on this side. Now, a lot of this will fall off, and that is perfectly fine. But I think this is a very fun and rewarding step. Getting some leaf litter all over the place. I think we need to add some to the outhouse as well. I think some might be adding up there, and on the back side here we should most definitely have some leaf litter, maybe on the top like so. Yeah, let's see how this turns out. Yes, leaf bay sprinkling on like so, pretending to be a maestro in the working. Oh, I don't want to. I'm trying not to build it up too many leaves on the. Oh, it will just have to be like that. It doesn't matter if one side has maybe more leaves than would be natural. I can live with that. And let's keep on leafing. I'll have to need to adjust my position. That is very important when you are working with this kind of stuff. You have to remember your posture, because if you sit the wrong way, you will have a lot of unnecessary back pains that can easily be avoided. This is advice from old man Mordheim. I'm trying to keep it near the walls, because I feel that is where leaves usually gather, and it kind of keeps it out of the way of the miniatures as well. It still adds a lot of color, and it really looks good in my opinion with the leaf. Trying to use some of the leaf that already fallen to the board here. I will have to brush it off to reuse it. It's not expensive, but it's, yes, they are the leaves, they are Mordheim toilet paper. They are easy to come across. They can be a real lifesaver if you can't find like a holy tome of Sigmar to use to wipe yourself. Then why not use some leaves? Or if you can't find like a halflings to pay, then I think the halflings to pay is like the luxury toilet paper of Mordheim. And if the halflings to pay is just so gentle, and it's reusable. You can just go wash it in the river. But only the richest and most daring adventurers have the halfling to pay. Yes, but there are many non-believers in the ruins of Mordheim. They have seen things that will make you question everything, you know. Okay, so it is looking pretty decent this way. I will add a bit more. I'm surrounded by shit. God damn it. I need to tidy up before our next stream. I'll add a little bit of glue here, maybe put some add some here and there. Oof. Almost dropped my guardhouse here. It's a bit clumsy. Oh, sorry. Now just a little bit on the roof. I don't want to add too much here. A few here and there. It's important to kind of remember that less can sometimes be more, and not go completely overboard with this stuff. Even though it's very fun and it transforms the terrain in a nice way, It's you don't want it to be all over the place, you know. I think that is pretty good so far. And let me check if I have my tufts nearby. How can I not have my tufts nearby? Okay, so sorry once again. I will be right back. I know where my tufts are, so it won't take long. Okay. I actually know where I did know where my tufts were. So that is very fortunate. I will grab these are some 6mm grass tufts, dry brown, from Green Stuff World. And we will be applying them around the place as we go. Let's see how this is really going to transform the terrain. I just like imagining the city reclaiming, nature reclaiming the city. Let's see, I need to find some tufts that are not too big. And like so, finding a small tuft here. And I just need a smaller brush, like so, and I will, let's grab this place, just fill it up with some glue, and then I will kind of jam the tuft inside here. Let's see if we can't. I might have to readjust it a little bit. You want the bristles to kind of be poking out. Yeah, like so. I think that is going to look good. To have some vegetation sticking out like so. I think we can do some stuff on the other side as well. Now I need two smaller pieces, so I'm just cutting one of these in half, which worked out nicely. Never tried that before. Apparently it's no problem. And there are two holes, kind of two big gaps here that I want to put the tufts in. I think I will use a toothpick instead of the stir stick. Yes, that is going to tuck in beautifully. And let's go ahead and do the same with this one. Yeah, they are kind of sticking out, the tufts, adding some different texture, adding some different colors. I think that's really good. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Now what else are we going to do with this wall? I know I have some ready-made bushes, but I can't find anything today. so lost. Jesus Christ. Where did I put my lovely bushes? No bushes today. Where the hell? Everything is disappearing. Oh, I found them. I found them. I think I want to add some climbing plants to this one for this this thing here. I have some of these kind of hanging plants, vines, whatever you want to call them. It's kind of want them to be going up the side, maybe like so, spreading out. Maybe it should be around this. Kind of break up the wall a little bit, add some color, add some other textures. I think that is going to look fine like so, going up the side. I need to get my liquid, my spray glue. Here we go. Just got some spray glue and we are ready to go. This is a bit messy. I can't really control where it's going. I need to get really close with it. Let's see if I hit the right spot. And I think that looks. I think that looks good. Going to the side like so. Going to cut the. And like. Oh. There we go. I will kind of have to. Oh, Jesus. I will add some more like bushes when we have glued it, so it looks more natural. I think that looks pretty damn cool so far. I don't mind that at all. I like how that looks. I really do. I really do. Now I've been thinking about maybe adding some, let's see how, adding some bushes to the, oh, I'll have to do that later. There's too much stuff all over the place at the moment. I kind of want there to be some plants on the inside here as well, because it's not looking too pretty. So I will be adding some of these. Maybe I will have to create some new ones actually. Let's see if I can't make do with what I have. These plants are kind of all over the place. I made some of these to kind of just be able to hide the bottom with some more vines and stuff. So these aren't branching out as much as the others. See if can kind of have it and have it going up. Okay, I like that. I really like that. I like the plants coming up and going up like so. I really enjoy that. I think I will, yeah, I'm locking it down. No time for second thoughts. I kind of hate this glue because it's so sticky, but that also makes it really good for this kind of stuff, where you kind of plump stuff, just get stuff into the place and kind of put it there, and it hopefully it will stick. Come on, stick, 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 please, please stick. Yeah, I actually bought this spray glue at Clas Ohlson. It's just a different brand, but yeah, I'm always willing to try new stuff. Yeah, this is going to work. I can feel it. Oh, sorry, dead plant, Mr. Dead Plant. He came loose when I... Oh. Sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm doing. I'm pretty much just pressing it into place and hoping it sticks. Now, I think this building is all planted out. Photo fix? Yeah, okay, yeah. I will keep that in the back of my mind. That sounds awesome. Sounds good. Now I think this I will dare to call this one done. And I will get some of these out of the way. I will put it into the leaf box temporarily, and I will not forget about it. I promise myself. Now we have one building that is done with all the plants and stuff. I think that is enough plants for one building, being honest. And I just want to see how these dried bushes will look. I'm trying to, let me show you and see if I can zoom in. I'm adding some, it's kind of hard to see, but it's just some, like a bush, just some tiny growth. It doesn't really, it won't, I don't think it will even count as cover. It is just kind of laying on the ground, very flat. But I think it should look really good. Just some, a little bit of vegetation. Douse, putting a lot of, oh shit, there's some dust caught in it. I'm not sure if it's going to show up that much, but it's a bit of vegetation. I think it's going to look decent, and I have to be packing down soon, but I want to add some more stuff to the riverbed. I just really want to see how it's turning out. I kind of want some kind of bushes or whatever growing out of where the riverbed is. I'm not sure. That doesn't look very natural in my eyes, so I will abandon that for now. Oh, let's see. Have to do a little bit of trying and failing here. Klaus Olsson Max Gear Glue, okay. That is very, very nice of you to check. Thank you so much. I'm thinking of adding some vegetation in this corner at least. Trying to get like a sense of how this is going to look when I'm done with it. Hey Hobby, now you didn't miss the best part. Well, some of it. I attached some plants to this to the side of the wall, and I put some like climbing up on the inside here as well. Kind of growing out, which is a nice effect in my opinion. And I added a tiny bush kind of thing around the horse corpse. And welcome back. I'm not sure what to. Maybe I should just follow my plan and keep on finishing up the buildings. I think that is what I should keep doing. Why not? Why not do that? It's not that bad. It's not a terrible plan. I still have this thing I need to add some leaves to. Let's see if I can't add some leaves in here. Like so. Leaves are birch. It's called leaf litter, but it's birch leaf litter, which is it might be the same as birch seeds. I don't know. I find it on the ground in Norway late summer and early autumn. My best tip is to look around, to search around parking lots that have birch trees around, because it makes it so much easier to pick up from the ground than, say, if you are in the middle of a forest, because then it will be kind of blended together with dirt and all that kind of stuff. I can pretty much pick it up from the ground and put it in my box, and it is good to go. Sometimes if it has been raining, I kind of put it in like a container with a what do you call it, with almost like a metal net over it, and I put it in the oven and kind of just dry it there if need be. But usually you can just put it in the sun or something and it will air dry. Let's see. I think I will add why not add a tuft here as well. Tufts are so lovely. Get some grass in here. I also need to dry brush this shit before I forget. Let's see. They are like self-adhesive, these kind of things, but I do think it helps to add a little bit of PVA glue to make it stick. Now you have some grass sticking out there as well, which looks pretty damn cool. I think I will add another tuft because I really like the way it looks. Kind of makes sense for it to maybe get a hold in the gaps. The next tile will be as soon as I'm done with this one, or actually not as soon, because I will be spending some time editing all the footage from the streams, and I will make 2 YouTube videos. I'm making one YouTube video for creating the bridge and the guardhouse. That is a separate video, and then the other video is going to be the complete board. So I will be spending some time on that because I really want to get some stuff out on YouTube as well. I think it can really help, and I do enjoy watching YouTube myself, so I will try to give back a little bit to the community, I guess. And no special drying. If you pick it on a dry day, then you don't have to do anything. But if it's wet, I put it in the kitchen oven. I do have a YouTube channel, but I have nothing on it yet. I do have like a channel that is called the Mordheim Streams, which is where I upload all my old Twitch videos. So I kind of have like a deposit where I save everything. And people might think it's fun to go back and see every step by step if they have some spare time, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I'll try to add some leaves a couple of more places. Stones are kind of boring. And now, before I forget it, I will need to, let's see, all my brushes are wet. Let's see if I can't, no, I will get my dry brush. I will actually get my dry brush out and do this real quick. I can't, no, everything, I need to tidy up here. Everything has spiraled out of control. It is out of control. When I use washes, I did it before, but the way I'm doing it right now, I don't use too many washes, but I will go over and use some green washes and stuff. But I've just, on this tile, I've started using a darker brown. For on the bridge, I used a light gray spray, and then I used a lot of washes. But when I start with the brown spray, I don't have to wash as much, because I kind of have the dark base already. Now everything is a mess at the moment, but I will grab some. I have trapped myself in a prison of tools and paint and stuff. It's so incredibly messy right now. This wall was kind of a bit too dark, so I'm dry brushing it up ever so slightly. And I will need to dry brush up this as well. It is boring. Hey, Kellen28, nice to see you again. Doing fine this Saturday evening, or I don't know where you are. It is evening in Norway at least. Here we go. I think that dry brush really helped the stone look kind of pop and look better. Are you from Belgium? Yeah, I think you already told me, but I have to forget something. Like I try to remember people who joined the chat. I've never been to Belgium, but I do want to visit one day. I have met some really nice people there in my other hobby, which is vintage toy collecting. Now I know. How can someone be so cool that they paint Warhammer terrain and collect toys? Well, that's just how I roll. I do all the cool hobbies. Let's see, now where was I? Yeah, I think we're just adding plants and stuff. Yeah, plants and stuff, that is where we are at. Let's see if I can find, I think this one also needs some tufts. Let's see if we can't, I think we can add some tufts here. I just want to scream at the moment because it's too messy. I brought out too much stuff at the same time. I will just brighten up the stone a little bit all over the place. I think it was too dark, which makes it a bit uninteresting to look at. Oh, I play war games. I do. I play Mordheim, and I do play some Warhammer Old World stuff. But at the moment, I primarily just build terrain because I want to finish this stuff. And if I stretch myself and my time too thin, I won't be able to do anything the way I want it. You know, if that makes sense. I will add a tuft here in this corner of the wall. Sticking out like so. It is a defiant little buddy. See if we can't adjust it a little bit. Yeah, it looks kind of weird with all the paint around it, but when the paint dries, it's going to look really cool. And I think I'm adding another tuft above it. Like the grass has really gotten a hold of the bricks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. That is looking quite good, I think. I'll add some more tufts. Now, I realize now that doing all of this is going to take longer than I first anticipated. So I'm not quite as close as I thought I was earlier today. I thought I might finish the entire board today, but I am kind of far away from that. Oh, this is not the right angle. Getting the right angle on the tufts is a bit like a trial and error. Kind of, you can kind of mush around the bristles. Yeah, that looks fine. And this wall most definitely needs some climbing plants to save it. So I can't wait to get those, but I need to make some more plants, and I think I will do that. Need to do that tomorrow or the next time I stream. Let's get very bright all of a sudden. And I see some nice spots here for some tufts. And I think I will try some GW tufts that I have laying around here. They are midland tufts. They are too flat. They are a bit. Let me try one. It won't hurt. Let's see how it's going to look. I don't think that the grass is long enough, sadly. Let's see. Maybe I'm just making a mess of it, but it's... Let's see if that is working out all right. It doesn't look too bad at the moment. And I will add one of the green stuff tufts in there as well to kind of tie it in with the rest of the board. They have longer bristles, or like longer grass. They kind of stick out a bit more. Yeah, I think that is going to look pretty cool. Some grass, reclaiming its city. Yeah, well, I think I will have to call it a night pretty soon. But I'm kind of happy with what I've done so far. I'm not sure how much. I will be needing some leaves on the riverbed. But I'm not sure how much will be. Oh, no, I think it kind of looks good. I'm not quite sure. I haven't made up my mind with regards to how I'm doing that. Now let's do a final setup and see if we can't just do something fun and add a bunch of some leaves here and there when everything is set up, to kind of get the feeling of how it's going to look when I'm all done with it. Now, I need to kind of just do some quick cleaning and tidying up here. There's so much crap all over the place. And let's see if we can't. I will remove these plants out of the way for now. They will make a comeback, I can tell you that much. We're not, need to zoom out a little bit. Got the boat, which is going just so. Everything is going back into its place. And here we go. Some more. Last piece, and we will be able to get it down like so. Now I will, let's see if I can align. I will do that after I'm done with this. I will remove it from the boom for a little bit. Should I do this? Let's see if I can't get it off. Instant disaster, of course. Okay, now I'm not getting enough immediately. I thought it had like this quick release thing, but it doesn't. Well, let's God damn it. I made a mess, of course I did. So now we have the entire table set up like so. My apologies for all the stupid shit I've been doing today. It's just in my nature. Now we can, yeah. Let me just remove it real quick. Yeah, the ship needs some green. I absolutely agree. It needs to look more kind of rotten. Oh fuck! No, God damn it! I always forget that I have the camera is attached by wire. I've got the great look. The face cam. God damn it, no. Oh, I'm so goddamn. I don't ever think these things through. Yeah, too many legs. Too much legs right now. Okay. Just stop tracking, stop doing everything. Goddamn cam. Goddamn me, I guess. Okay, I will need to get this further back then. That is what I need to do. I think it looks pretty good at the moment. Now we have been seeing it from this angle a lot. So I'm going to pivot it and put the other board next to it so we kind of see how they look next to each other. If I can get a wide shot, just give me a minute. So now we got another kind of like a different view of it. And it's kind of, I like it. It's going to be a bit tight here, but I think it's going to, I think it looks really cool when you have like these almost like alleys or corridors that you have to go through. And yeah, the idea is that you can actually jump from the building here over to the cliff and get onto the church and stuff. So I tried to make the board work on that level as well. And here you have my second board. I still haven't I haven't painted up all this kind of stuff, but I think it's going to shape up really nice. And you can see this isn't exactly the same, but it's close enough that it works, in my opinion. And we also, let's This is like the view from the top of the big building. You can watch, you get a really good view of anyone coming in from the river and stuff. So I think I need to put down some more bushes and that kind of crap. And yeah, let's see if here we got I don't put too many details in, but I do have like under the tree here, there's like some flowers blooming to kind of imply that it's been a sacred place, and there are some candles in, and some skulls and some offerings inside of under the old big tree on top of the cliff there. Now, I hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. I'm so pumped for what's coming. It's going to be amazing to finish this piece together with you. So thank you so much once again for watching, and I will catch you in the future. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow, but I will try to get a schedule going really soon. Have a nice Saturday, and have a nice weekend. Take care, and I love you all more than a friend. Smooches from Mordheim.